Hello fellow parents. So I'm in beautiful Canberra today. I'm on my way to meet a friend. We walk together, we talk together, and I thought I'd bring you along because she is so interesting. Her name is Malin and she's from Sweden. She's raised her children in Tanzania, in China, and now in Australia. So I think we're going to have so much to talk about, and yeah, it's going to be really interesting. So come and join us. This is Malin.
Hi.
And she is just fascinating life, I think.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've lived in many countries.
Yeah.
That's, which I do really enjoy. So
that's why we get on so well.
Yeah, exactly. So
you feel my pain.
I feel your pain, I can relate to your issues, and I can relate to your life, and you can relate to my life.
Yes.
I think that's why we enjoy each other. So, and you're also from South Africa, which I find is like one of the best countries that I've lived.
Yeah, you see, and I love Scandinavia.
Yeah,
so we're
exactly.
good. I miss the Australian coffee. I think until you've had the Australian coffee, you actually can't appreciate coffee ever again.
No, and also that there is so many variations, and you can get it everywhere. And even, I mean, what we found absolutely fascinating is that the boys do a lot of sports. And at the sports field on a Saturday morning or Sunday morning, of course, there is a coffee van coming up.
The little barista.
Yes.
So I remember a while ago you and I walked and we spoke about parenting and different cultures and everything else.
Yeah.
So if there was...
Always a favorite topic, isn't it?
It is. We love it, don't we? So if there was one thing that you could say, because you know I love saying there's more than one way to be a good parent.
Yes.
And
Absolutely.
so if you've taken anything from any other country that you're like, that works for me, that's putting you on the spot a little bit.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think I've done a little bit like you, actually, taking bits and pieces from here and there,
Yeah.
to be honest. I think, so we came to Tanzania when our oldest was 3 years old and the youngest was born. He was a newborn baby. And I think what we got from there was just the whole pace. It was a slow pace. I think the pace in Tanzania, I think, is it's a good reminder for parents in a way that take it easy, take it slow.
Yeah, I like that.
Don't rush.
I like that. I think sometimes when you have a baby, you need to be told that, because everyone's like, you have to get your kids into school and you have to get them writing and you have to do this and you have to do that, and sometimes it's just like, stop.
Yeah, exactly. Stop, take it easy. Just, I mean, because I think the kids, they just love it when you're with them in a way. Whatever you do, but just to be around you.
And I think the time.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that.
So I want to chat about your experiences, and we spoke about it a little bit before. I wanted to hear about your experience in China with the schools, because I think schools are a big deal. I never realized how emotional school was before I had kids. You know, getting your kids into the right school, getting them to the right teacher, getting them, oh my God, it's such an emotional thing.
In China, I mean, education is so important for so many families, especially the Chinese families. It's really their way.
You always hear about that.
Yeah, and you don't really believe it until you are there, and until you see it and hear it. And I mean, kids go to have tutors and extracurricular activities from a very young age, and school is really the most important thing. And then they don't have as much free time as our kids have, because during their free time or after school they just go and see a tutor, and they have tutors for playing table tennis, and they have tutors for English, and they have tutors for math.
So they just work all day.
They work all day. They have very long days. For us, it was really a wake-up call when we came to China and saw how much these families put into education for the kids. And that's something I think that will be a challenge for us in the Western world, in Europe and US, when, I mean, all these kids are coming out with all this great education and are going to compete with our kids.
Yeah. you know, everyone always asks me, what's the best country you've ever lived in? And I'm like, there's no perfect place.
No, there's not.
There's no perfect place for children, for families. There's always like little nuggets of each place that is like, oh, I love that. Oh, but I don't like that.
Yeah.
You know, that's, you read my book.
Yes, I read your book.
And it was
great
exciting to give it to you. I think you were like one of the first ones that got it.
Yes, I think I was like, come on, give it to me, give it to me. No, it was super exciting. No, but I think what makes me, because it's not like a parenting handbook, it's more, you've written it in such a nice way that it's very easy to read. So it's like reading a novel. And what I really like is also that you are opening up so much about your own, how you are as a parent yourself. And then you're mirroring this in the different cultures where you have raised your kids. And you're also very honest about the, let's say, the failures, or when you're not the perfect parent. Because that's what, exactly.
Daily.
We have so high expectations, and we have so high demands on ourselves of being those perfect parents. But it's impossible, no one is a perfect parent. And I think that you are opening up very nicely about that in your book, and also write down that this is when I failed, and this is how I tried to do to sort of to recover it. So I think it's a very open and honest.
Right. Well, thank you so much for walking with me again. I hope we can meet up next week. Okay?
Oh yeah, let's do that. That's
before I leave, we can.
Oh no, don't even talk about that leaving thing.
No.
Yeah, and you were exciting.
Oh.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Well, say bye.
Bye everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much, Joanne.